I must say, as a young man, as a Catholic, as a priest, and serving you here at St. Joseph's, how good it is to arrive to this day and to be here in this church. How good it is to see us together in this place. I must say, many have heard me say it again and again, I love being Catholic. And I love being a priest. Like the angel appearing to these shepherds, to be able to proclaim good news of great joy in the midst, especially of this trying year. 2020. What a year it has been. If there was one phrase that stuck out for you this year, what would that phrase be? What one phrase might work to sum up this year of 2020? For me, the phrase is social distancing. How familiar it has become. Social distancing. It's now a part of our everyday vocabulary. But it's also why, perhaps more than ever, I'm coming to appreciate with a new depth the good news and great joy of Christmas. I'd share one of my favorite Bible verses. Comes from the Psalms. It's in Psalm 73. One translation says, "To be near God is my happiness." Another translation says, "How good it is to be near God. To be near God is my happiness." How is it that our God came near? The Son, He made Himself able to be found. He made Himself able to be seen. He made Himself even able to be placed in a manger so that we could be near. I must say, this is obvious my first Christmas Eve and Christmas here in our parish, and how powerful to receive and place the infant Jesus in our nativity scene at the beginning of this Mass. It's my first time, as a priest to receive and place the infant Jesus in the nativity scene at a Christmas Mass. And what a joy that our God, He made Himself able to be held, to be seen, and to see Himself with human eyes. In my prayer, I've been pondering this, the nearness of our God, how He desires to make Himself near, and what it is that He made Himself able to be held. This Christmas, the question is, will we draw near in prayer, being placed in this scene of good news and great joy, the scene of the Nativity? And it's there our Lord invites us not only to draw near, not only to see His eyes and to behold Him, but to actually hold Him and allow Him to look upon us with His divine love. What an invitation. And how much I know I thirst and long to be looked at with that kind of love. That's the gift, being a Catholic. The gift to know our God claim to be near us. I'm reminded of a mission trip I took. This was a couple years back, and I went to the country of Haiti. It was definitely outside of my comfort zone, but it was the Lord who was clearly prompting me. Most of the time, I was helping to dig trenches, of all things, to provide this better internet network at a mission school. And it was good to have this physical work, physical labor. But on the final day, we went to visit the missionaries of charity, the ones who wear the white and the blue, we recognize from Mother Teresa's order. And this sister, she brought us to a room along the tour, and it was filled with cribs on infants lying in these cribs, crib after crib after crib. And I sort of just kind of held back, along with the other men, I was with in the group, just sort of waiting to move on to another room. But it was sort of interesting. The sister giving us this tour, she slipped out, she left, and there we were in this room. And there they were. What to do? Well, eventually one of the guys, he picked up one of these infants, and then one by one, we followed. And what a joy it became to hold these infants who just wanted to be held, to be near another. This Christmas, more than ever, I know for myself, I need to allow myself to be near God and Him to be near me. Our Lord Jesus Christ as an infant who made Himself little, able to be held, to be near me. And so for all of us, and He'd even invite us here this evening, after this homily, in the brief time of silence, even close our eyes, place ourselves in that stable, and to let Mary, let her place the infant Jesus, instead of in that manger, into your arms, and to be able to say, how good it is to be near you, God. To be near you, God, is my happiness.